It's your girl, JV. Hi, Priestess. Back at it again with your new moon solar eclipse messages in Sagittarius season. You know what I mean. There's a new moon in Sagittarius, also a solar eclipse on Sagittarius, or in Sagittarius on December 14th. And I put on my loftiest gear. Received this piece is from Saudi Arabia, darling. And in true Sagittarian fashion, expansion is coming up. Quality over quantity. But above all else, freedom. Freedom, darling. If nothing else, freedom. What is there? And one of my personal, if we're friends on Facebook, you see that my little blurb or whatever says, and it said it for years, if I lose it all, at least I'll be free. And that's some shit that's some very Sagittarian shit, but it's some shit that really, really means something to me. And the theme of this Sagittarius new moon has to do with your particular brand of freedom. So I pulled cards for each individual sign. I'm going to go through and give individual messages for each. Everybody check me out. My website is justjeverything.com. Go there to book personal readings with me, or you can just DM me. We can work something out. justj_everything for Instagram. And let's get into these notes. I'm going to do my best to make this as short as possible, but I got a smidge stoned before I started this, darling. But I got good quality notes, and that's what matters. That's what you're here for. So, new moons are when the sun and the moon are conjunct. So they meet. And technically, the moon is at its weakest because it is blocked out by the sun. Because of its invisibility, it's considered being at its weakest point in its phase. So this is all happening at 23 degrees Sagittarius. And so there definitely are going to be themes of higher learning, just seeing the higher meaning of things, the deeper meaning of things, methodology. As Elias Lonsdale says, the how of things, technique. And I'm going to read a passage because this shit needs to be referenced, from his book, Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. I'm not going into all that, but we're going to get through this because this video is not going to be an hour long. Either way, this new moon is, so there are going to be themes of technique, shift in that, themes of knowledge, education, expansion. Sagittarius is all about freedom and roaming, so you guys may wanting to explore how are you able to, move more freely about your cabin. Now, new moon is happening in a mutable sign. Sagittarius is mutable, and so the mutables will definitely be feeling this the most. So that's Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. Also, this new moon is going to be squaring Chiron retrograde in Aries. Yes. So definitely themes in regards to your identity, freedom, newfound freedom, wounds that have held you back from freedom, people that have held you back, relationships that have held you back, wounds that have perpetuated defense mechanisms, and what your particular brand of freedom looks like. What that is going to be different for everybody. Marriage and kids may be fucking freedom to some people. Oh no, let me hold on to you. Anyway, but you know, that's a prison to other people. So it's going to be different for all of you. That's hence why this is a general reading. Anyway, wounds that have held you back from your particular kind of freedom. This new moon also squares Neptune, which is now direct, in Pisces. So also illusions that kept you from being free are being challenged. You seeing things clearly, this new moon, and especially the solar eclipse is like, so it's going to be like the power of like 3-4 freaking new moons in one because of the solar eclipse. So that that power, that clarity coming through is really going to like break through a lot of illusions for people. And so you being able to see what has kept you from what's held you back. And that's something that, and those are the questions and the themes that are coming up that I really like when I tapped into this energy, that I felt like it's what's held me back. What can I learn from, what can I learn? What can I teach myself? What knowledge can I absorb in order to progress forward? For some of you, this may be therapy. For some of you, this may be, what can I learn? Like learning how to let go, learning how to protect yourself, learning how to take care of yourself, darling, how to pamper yourself. How can I, progress forward? And how can I become a version of me that I am proud of? That I am like, I mean, you don't need to be bougie, but I mean, yes, why not? You have this one life to live. Fucking what are we doing? What are we doing? Aries. Speaking of, what are we doing, darling? Oh, I said that I was gonna do this. I was gonna do this. Okay. We're coming back. Sagittarius. 23 degrees. Sagittarius. And now this book is an interpretation of the degrees of all the zodiac signs. So it's definitely very poetic. Sometimes it's super out there and sometimes it's really to the fucking point. And this one was really to the fucking point. So I thought I'd share. 23 Sagittarius. A woman wearing many tiny bells. Methodology, technique, the how of things. Immersing yourself in the field of new ideas, fresh approaches, and innovative paths, imaginatively and energetically. Exposing yourself to possibilities, visions, and ways to evolve. The body's wisdom musically in touch and in tune. Sensing the resonance of cellular awakening. If you got it, light it. Sensing the resonance of cellular awakening. Just sit on that for a minute. Take a sip on that. Eager and enthusiastic and bright. You have given over to the process. Always in midstream, seizing upon opportunities, challenges, and openings. Needing to know just how it feels at the micro level. And that's what these intentions, these new moon intentions are going to be about on the micro level. What you're able to do, what you're able to learn, how you're able to progress in order to access and like feel in on this newfound level of freedom. And freedom in your emotions, and not just young, wild, and free and like you van life in it and become like join the circus. That's not what I mean by freedom for everybody. It's just like your particular brand of freedom. What is it like to be free? To be joyous? To be unrestricted here in the body, in the world? You seek the full-on motivating spark of knowing what it feels like to be tuned out and discovering what it really means to be tuned in all the way. Hey, okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's another level, and I'm so here for it. I feel paranoid about the video, so I'm gonna check. I'm sorry, Aries, your impatient ass is gonna have to wait, and we're good. So Aries, I already showed you what you got, but back at it again. The Empress. Honey, your messages are to, yes, pamper yourself, take care of yourself, be lavish. Let it be lavish. Invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in taking care of your body and eating well. In some of you, I feel like you need to be stocking up on food, stocking up on just ingredients, you know. Some of you need to go fucking grocery shopping and just like better organizing. There also could be themes in regards to your mom coming up. Some of you could be having a lot of success in business, a lot of success in your body, in possibly pregnancy. Some of you going to see your mother going to see you. Things in regards to the mother-in-law possibly. But business is popping. Some of you are in excuse me, are getting into new fields. There also may be someone with heavy Taurus or Libra placements that is moving away, I feel like. And you don't need to chase them. No chasing. We catching flights, not feelings. Taurus. Taurus. 6 of Swords. Don't be a groupie, keep it moving, baby. Some of you, I feel like, are moving away from your mom, moving out of your mom's house, or stepping into yourself. Some of you are actually like physically moving. Some of you are also getting out of a mindset about like looping in your mind about a betrayal, or some of you are getting out of situations that you know you shouldn't be in anymore. You are headed towards recovery, and even though you're headed towards your recovery, you very much so are clutched to vacillation, clutched to indecision, clutching to like, I don't know what to do, when you really do know what to do. You know you need to move forward, so move forward. Gemini, the 7 of Swords, which is interestingly enough. Some of you absolutely are getting out of, like getting news about a betrayal, or you are cutting people off, taking what you can get and running, definitely getting away from indecision. Whatever you guys are vacillating or going back and forth about, you know what it is when I say it. It's time to move. This is like making a plan of action. If those of you are maybe moving or needing to move or getting out of your current situation, getting out of your current city, getting out of your current state, because you need to get away from an abusive relationship or a toxic relationship, verbal abuse, just wherever you are, it's perpetuating some kind of negative cycle, and yes, it is time to leave. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some of you, this is definitely a move. But also, when you leave, it is a breakthrough. Some of you, let's say there's no betrayal that you've experienced. You're in a point where you definitely are really figuring out what's important and needing to get away from whatever feels shady. Don't do anything that feels shady. Don't, if it feels like scratch a lie, find a thief kind of energy. If it feels off, if your spidey senses are tingling, inquire further. Cancer. Ace of Swords. Whoo! The truth. An aha moment. I mean, this is the moon, and it's interesting that it's right next to the sun. I'm not gonna, well, it's right next to Leo, which got the sun reversed. So this cutting through, this solar eclipse, I'm telling you, this shit's going to be really fucking powerful. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, there's definitely an awakening or an opening, something in regards to your crown chakra. Some of you may be getting headaches and you actually don't realize that it's like breakthroughs or downloads. There's actually like shifts going on in like the metaphysical versus physical realms that's happening in your body. Some of you, I feel like, are awakening Kundalini and energy in your body. Some of you are really opening, like, be careful about going to someone to open your third eye. Be wary of that. Be careful. And if someone approaches you about that, nah, it's a no for me. Definitely Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, leaning into meditation. There is some kind of big conversation, some insight, some big idea, some possibly epiphanies coming in, new conversations, but just new people, new thoughts, new awareness. This is clarity coming in. So lay your weapons down, I hear. Some of you also may be like breaking away from drama, maybe breaking away from someone who has heavy Leo placements, or defending yourself from someone with heavy Leo placements or heavy air placements. There may be new conversations or someone with heavy air placements coming in that really shines a light, that brings an awareness or a new truth to them. I also feel like more plants. You guys need more plants. Be careful of overwatering your plants, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Especially be careful of overwatering your plants when you are sad or when you are upset or when you are alone. Things of that nature. I also feel like you guys may be careful traveling. Some of you may encounter, there may be like snowstorms or heavy storms or issues with smoking. Be careful of like smoking too much. I know here in Salt Lake we have this like shitty inversion thing that happens because of being in the valley of the mountain, and so it's just be careful, like something about air quality, maybe like wearing a mask. That could be a thing, like making sure you're getting enough air. Some of you may be having to like quarantine. That could be a thing, or deal with people who are quarantining. All right, Leo. You got the sun reversed. You and Pisces were the only people that got reversals. Only people, whatever, signs that got reversals. But the sun is still the sun, reverse. Either way, hun. This is still, things are on the up and up. You really like, but I feel like it's like you are coming into yourself in an inadvertent way, stepping into your power, things coming to light in a roundabout way, things being revealed about yourself, about other people, possibly things in regards to your career, in regards to purpose coming to light, that you don't necessarily want to look at, want to talk about, want to think about. Things coming to you like maybe, I heard it through the grapevine. That could be a thing. I also feel like some of you Leos need to be checking your blood. There could be deficiencies that are found only in blood work. Something coming out about blood work, results with blood work. Also, some of you, there may be conversations and things coming in regards to ego checks. Possibly issues in regards to new relationships, new flirtations that were happening, things just not having longevity, maybe. Things with fertility, also maybe fertility, like delays in regards to fertility, delays in regards to buying property, starting family, your particular version of a family. It's like it's not, either way, things are popping, things are happening, it's moving forward, Leo. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. But not on your timeline. So be patient. Virgo. 8 of Pentacles. It's time to focus, as always. Which you may be annoyed by. Like, I was kind of annoyed for you to get the Eight of Pentacles. It's just like, why do I always have to be the one that's on top of my game? But you really need to be, because shit's happening. And I think if you prepare now, there could be possibly an ending that, or something that suddenly ends that you will have be prepared for, should you hustle now. So the hard work proves, like, it makes sense, you know. There is a, like, God, they're like, damn, thank God on me type thing, you know. Also, there may be some kind of an ending with a cycle. But you guys really needing to pay attention to, like, what are you focusing on? There is something that you need to be harnessing. I also feel like some of you may be, like, tempted to drag out drama when you really need to be minding your business and like focusing on the best possible outcomes, really setting yourself up for your future. Turn your back on the past. Virgo, especially if it's someone with Leo placements, nah. Issa, no. There also may be something going on with the legs. You may need to check into your ergonomics, Virgo. How you're sitting, how you're holding your mouse, like investing in quality, like ergonomic products. There could be things going on with the chiropractor, things going on with the back, too much slouching, too much sitting, maybe too much driving, things of that nature, but just things with the back are going on, needing to have focus on your back workouts, strengthening your back muscles. Some of you are also strengthening craftsmanship, something of that nature. I'm supposed to be going quick. Thank you, Virgo energy, for reminding me to keep it moving and focus. Libra, 10 of Swords. Honey, let it go. Whatever it is, it's over. Be done. It hurt. It sucked. Don't be a groupie. Keep it moving. The sun is shining. Keep your eye on the horizon, because there's newness. There's new beginnings coming in. This new moon in Sagittarius, Libra, you really need to be focusing on your intentions on ending outdated thought processes. Not crying over spilt milk. No more glamorizing the past. No more trying to, like, cut fair chances or cut people's slack. It's like the storm clouds are really fucking rolling in, Libra. Whatever this is, it's like whatever needs to be end. No more beating a dead horse. No more hanging on to dead things. No more stringing along dead weight. No more. No mas. And there are versions of you that need to die with some of these connections and some of these outdated beliefs, some of these outdated thoughts. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. There is some cycle ending, and that cycle has to do with the realm of the mind, with the realm of the thought. There also could be legalities, things, custody battles, appeals, things of that nature that are that have been going on for maybe, I want to say 8 to 10 months. Things that, yeah, if you've been dealing with a custody, or not a custody, but if you've been dealing with a legal situation for 8 to 10 months, after this new moon, the answer will be coming soon, and I do feel like things are going in your favor. Things will definitely be beneficial. You will be benefiting in some way. But it's really important that you let what's dead be dead and bury the shit in the ground, Libra. Scorpio. The Nine of Cups. Satisfaction. Mars is now direct. You are moving forward. You did it your way. You really are experiencing completion. You guys are really experiencing emotional satisfaction. Like, look at me in all my cups and all I did. All by myself. By myself. By myself. By myself. Some of you, even if you're in a relationship, you just may be spending a lot of time by yourself. You may be needing time by yourself. Also, Scorpio, with this satisfaction comes a return of your sexual desire and your sexual prowess. You may have sex on the brain, or desire, may really rise up in you, a rise in physical or sexual energy, just more physical energy. Or some of you may be really focused on how to overcome trauma, especially overcoming sexual trauma, overcoming sexual trauma that has held you back from satisfaction. There is some cycle completing there. So have faith, keep doing the work, keep putting it in. There is like a reopening. I feel like for some of you, like you're closed off physically, closed off sexually, and there is a completion in that cycle, a reopening, or a rising of desire coming back. Okay, Scorpio. Just feeling more confident. Sagittarius. Seven of Cups, hon. What are you fantasizing about? What are you drinking about? What are you overthinking, over-emotionalizing? For some of you, there are a lot of options. This new moon is going to bring light the way that you are distracting yourself, the way that this also is this new moon square is Neptune. And I'm telling you, there's something about illusions. The rose-colored glasses come off. Is possibly in regards to finance, to the rose-colored glasses coming off in regards to your spending, in regards to your coping mechanisms, in regards to your creativity, possibly creative blocks that you've been experiencing, financial blocks, blocks in regards to the business, blocks in regards to self-care, blocks in regards to your spiritual growth, possibly blocks in regards to someone with heavy water sign or earth placements. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Specifically Scorpio. There could be disillusionment or truths revealed in regards to someone with heavy Scorpio placements. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I also feel like Scorpio, something coming to light about someone with heavy Scorpio or Pisces placements. But also Sagittarius, this is also this thing about freedom, which how are you holding yourself back? How do you feel held back? What are you actively participating that is holding you back from feeling free, that's from feeling like you are in the flow, that you are from what's holding you back from feeling like you are in the foreground. Because that's the thing with the Seven of Cups. It's like all of these options, it's like there's so much to do, there's so much to get done. I don't know where to start. I don't know who to cut off. I don't know who to pursue. You guys may be procrastinating is the word. But procrastination looks very different for different people. So this could be procrastinating because you've kept yourself distracted with so many romantic options. There's so many emotional doors that are open. And that shit's coming to an awareness. There's so many creative projects, maybe so many creative projects and things that you want to do. And it's just like it's coming to your awareness. Where are you spreading yourself thin? What is keeping you back? What is keeping you restricted? So it's time to be honest and take the rose-colored glasses off and really allow for some sobriety, allow for some clarity, allow for some just calm, introspective meditation. Definitely intense alone time and meditation will bring clarity to any kind of creative blocks and any kind of blocks in general. Through meditation and clarity, striving for clarity, you really will be able to see the answer to any issue that you're facing. Alrighty, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Four of Pentacles is funny because this is a Sun in Capricorn card. So what, and it's like directly like holding. What are you clinging to? What are you holding on to too tightly? What are you holding on to out of scarcity, out of lack? What are you filling your voids with? Who? What parts of yourself are you clinging to? There's definitely themes about identity, themes about freedom coming up here, and also how you're spending your money, how you're spending your energy. Are you spending your energy wisely? Are you spending the money that you have wisely? Are you investing? What assets do you need to protect? What do you need to invest in? Which ways do you need to invest in yourself? And what also do you need to let go of? What are you holding on to too tightly because you're scared there's not enough for you, or you'll never feel this way again, or you'll never have this again, or it'll never be like it was. You're right, it never will be. And that's the point. Everybody is moving forward. So it's really, really important that you make way for some adaptability. There also may be people moving, coming in and out. Those moves may feel like a betrayal. They may be going back and forth, things of that nature. Going back and forth, or betrayals and financial things. Just maybe people being a lot of talk. Just lots of talk in regards to money. I feel like issues coming up with money, maybe people being stingy, really having to combat greediness, having to combat your relationship to generosity, and reciprocity. Are you getting what you're giving? Are the people that you're pouring into you equally? And there could be a cycle in that where some of you like, hell no, they're not. And then some of you are like, fuck yeah, these actually, this is it. And some of you, what are the ways that you're holding yourself back from experiencing the love and the freedom and the family that you want? So Capricorn, this is a really introspective new moon. Aquarius, the Eight of Wands. It's a whirlwind, darling. It's all happening in a flash. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There are things I'd never do again. But then it always seemed right. Anyway, okay, I don't know why Celine, sorry. Fucking Capricorn. I love you, Joe. Not that, I don't know if you're watching this anyway. But Eight of Wands, Aquarius. Things are moving. Things are picking up quickly, and it's interesting that this moon in that this card next to you is Sun in Capricorn, which is, you both are ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is coming into your sign. Saturn is coming into your sign, and it may fuck some shit up. Things may not go as planned. Saturn comes in and brings the heat, brings the opposition, brings the test. Daddy's home. That's really what's happening. And Jupiter, Zaddy's home. Where it's like, then that could be a thing for some of you. There could be someone coming in, something important coming in, some new project coming in that really makes all the little play shit put to rest. For some of you, you're really having to defend what you're wanting to do, defending a new project, defending a new passion, defending a new relationship. I'm trying to pop my foot. Aquarius, there's also something here with cycles, I feel like. Aquarius, there may be someone with Virgo placements, Capricorn placements, or fire sign placements coming in, or someone that you have cycles with that you need to really reevaluate that cycle. How healthy is it? Who's on your side? Who comes to your aid when you need them? Who's who are your real friends? What about your friends? Are they gonna stand around? Are they gonna let you down? Hey. I don't even know who's old enough to even know that song. Shout out TLC, Left Eye, RIP. Aquarius, this is interesting energy. Just things pick up. Understand that with Saturn and Jupiter moving into your sign, there is new shit coming in for sure. So it's time to be prepared. Pisces, Page of Wands reversed. You and Leo are the only ones that got reversals. And I'm checking the time because I just want to see. Oh, I'm doing good. Look at me. Anyway, Pisces, Page of Wands reversed. There could be maybe experiencing some bullying. You may be really agitated. You may be just easily irked. There may be some younger fire sign or someone that's younger than you that's really sassy. Or you may be someone that like with that energy that you have to deal with. There may be someone, you may be witnessing some kind of bullying or some kind of cheap behavior, something that's just oh, that's not cute. Things of that nature. While I'm doing this, and before I do the collective bottom of the deck, let me go ahead and get to shuffling because I know I want to do this and I barely have time. Only have 38 minutes, but I'm going to keep it moving. But Pisces, this square is going to, this new moon is going to be squaring your ruling planet, one of your ruling planets. I go by the traditional, which is your ruling planets are Jupiter and fucking Neptune. But this new moon is definitely going to be impacting you. And I said that's going to be hitting the mutable signs the hardest. And there could be just new flirtations that don't go as expected, new projects, maybe even like feeling kind of drab, feeling not as productive as you used to. There may be projects that you've started that you're slacking on, that you really need to focus on. Some of you may like get a bad grade or get like talked to at work or something. This really could be affecting your physical energy, your spiritual energy. So, I mean, y'all are used to the feeling drained. So it may just be drained. So that could just be a thing. So just be on the lookout for that. But bottom of the deck, guys, is the Two of Cups. Ooh, and after that is the Three of Pentacles. So yes, there's new. How can you rebuild? What can you learn? How can you pour into yourself? Who can you love that really lets you be free and like that you don't feel like something's missing with? There's, you know what I mean? What can you do to pour into yourself to reestablish a new foundation? How can you take care of yourself so that you are someone whose wealth of knowledge or breadth of knowledge is sought after? How can you, some of you, this is maybe going back to school, reaffirming a business, taking a class, really going to therapy. Some of you going to couples therapy. Reestablishing like step by step, really like beginning again in an established relationship. If the relationship is not, if you don't already have like 3 years in this, 3 years or more with this person, like that you've been like dating this person, then no. This is about self-love and pouring into yourself. Really, I mean, collectively, us just finding new ways to pour into ourselves. And that Two of Cups, getting ourselves to a point where we're really like self-soothing, really taking care of ourselves, really able to tap into ourselves enough to know what makes me feel free, what makes me feel restricted, what makes me feel educated and intellectual and connected versus attached. Definitely. This is about connection. And whenever you're operating at that level, that's when you really start to attract in proper vibrational matches for you. When your cup is full, no matter what level your cup is in, if you're welcome, you know, that's what you're drawing in. I tried to do it. It doesn't want to shuffle this on. Deep breath. All right, and one animal message. That's not one, but I'm gonna look at the bottom. Ooh, spider spirit. Make your dreams real. Elephant spirit, learn from your past. And then deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. But this spider spirit though, yes, number 56, in case that is significant to anyone. Make your dreams real. I already read one passage. I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing another passage. But it's like building. What webs do you need to build? What webs do you need to break yourself free of? What sticky situations are we getting ourselves out of in order to move forward, in order to take care of ourselves, especially during the holiday seasons? There are sticky situations come this holiday season for everybody. And that's really when I feel like There's opportunities for shit to hit the fan. There's opportunities for deep connectiveness and togetherness, and to really get yourself out of whatever feels like a sticky situation. This could be a job. It doesn't have to be a person or a relationship. It could be a living situation. Really establishing your boundaries. But in order to make your dreams real in your physical reality, there are some situations that you're needing to get yourself out of, and there's situations that you're needing to really like invest in and pour into and start building, start planning, start structuring, start organizing, especially in the realm of work, in the realm of your dreams, in the realm of like learning lessons from your past, elephant spirit, right under that. And being delicate, being precise about it, being, it's like a stroke of genius, like really pouring your energy into getting yourself free. If I lose it all, at least I'll be free. Broods. All right, I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep. I have work next couple days. Goodbye, darling.